Coming up on your next Daycation, old friends reunite at a site with rich history and entertainment for all ages. Don't go away, your next excursion starts right now.
Would this be a bad time to admit I don't like heights? Oh my god, that would have been really hard to do. Seen over 1 million lights. It's been incredible. Very cool. I'm not gonna be able to get down here, Josh. You need to come out. Thank you for watching this edition of New England Daycations. I'm Alicia Fortin.
And I'm Justin. I'm here at Canobie Lake. Oh my god! I finally opened my eyes. Well, Alicia, if this is the start of our day, I say we're in for a really good one.
Let's get started.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna start this way and we'll do our loop like all the way around.
Home to over 85 rides, games, and live attractions, it's no wonder Canobie Lake Park appeals to visitors of all ages. But this amusement also comes with a unique history.
This is called a trolley park, and so most amusement parks actually started as a traditional trolley park, and where the trolley lines that would bring workers in the factories to the local towns around here, the trolley companies didn't have any reason for people to want to ride the trolleys on the weekends. So people would work Monday through Friday, and then the trolleys would sit there empty on the weekend. So what they decided to do is make these little pleasure resorts at the far end of each of the trolley lines, and make a very botanical garden atmosphere. Usually it was on a lake, so there'd be canoeing and strolling around, but it was really just that excuse to get the nickel for people to be able to ride the trolleys on the weekend. And then we did have some attractions there.
One of which remains today.
Thank you.
The antique carousel dates back to 1903, 1 year after the park opened. There's a little something for everyone with authentic organ music and 46 various animals.
And is one of the only carousels left in the world that still operates with a rubber tire as its mechanism.
And while the carousel may have withstood the test of time, the trolley parks were not as successful. Automobiles soon took over and Canobie Lake Park closed its doors in 1929. But just a few years later, a private citizen came forward and revitalized the park with another historic amusement.
Here, the Yankee Cannonball roller coaster was installed here in 1936, so it's celebrating its 76th birthday here at the park.
Wow.
And it was actually originally installed in another amusement park in 1932, but then moved here to Canobie Lake in 36.
The traditional wooden roller coaster was built by the same company that constructed the park's dance hall theater. And if you can tear your eyes away from the energy happening on stage, you'll notice the theater's distinct architecture.
The engineers and the people who built the roller coaster, the Philadelphia Toboggan Company, didn't have much work after they put the roller coaster in here, so the owners said, well, while you're here, do you mind building us a dance hall theater? And so they actually built our dance hall theater, which we still do all of our live shows in. So if you look up into the ceiling in the dance hall, all of the woodwork and the carvings, it's actually roller coaster technology and roller coaster engineering that building is built off of. And we still use that building every single day. This year we have our tribute to Gaga, our tribute to Michael, our Forever King show with our Michael and Elvis tribute artists. So we're proud to still have that building since 1936 as well.
History also lies in those that have performed there. Legends like Duke Ellington, Frank Sinatra, and more recently Aerosmith have graced the stage. Jess and I had the chance to meet one of its biggest stars.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Thank you very much.
That was awesome.
Like seeing the real thing.
Matt Lewis has been impersonating Elvis since he was 12 years old. He was recruited to audition with Canobie Lake Park about a decade ago and has been performing in Salem ever since.
We love it here in the summer.
We love it here in the summer too.
We call it home. We got with the family, the kids, and everything. So it's a really great, fun family place.
When he's not impersonating the king, Matt produces all of the shows. His wife choreographs them.
We start putting the shows together mid-season of the summer for the next summer.
Oh wow, okay.
And so we're deciding what we're going to do for the next year, what worked this year, what didn't work. And pretty much we try to get through Christmas before we really start hitting it hard. But really in November, we're auditioning people, looking for the right talent. The truth is we only want the best at Canobie. We go as far as the UK to bring in our Madonna impersonator from the fall, our Michael Jacksons from LA, Gaga's from Michigan. All of our dancers are the best in country. We tend to get a lot of them from New York. We got a couple from Boston, and then the rest from the West Coast.
Wow, that's
So,
amazing.
I tell you, our goal is, I don't know, if you're coming to Canobie Lake Park to see cheesy theme park shows, you've come to the wrong place. Because what we want to do is do high energy, almost MTV style, music awards style shows, something that you would see on TV. That's our goal here, is to make them quality, high energy shows.
And it makes it memorable, I'm sure, for families. Do you hear different feedback from people that you've talked to that have seen the shows? What some of the things you hear?
Yeah, I think a lot of what we hear is that people are actually amazed that they've come to a theme park and seen such a quality show.
Right.
Tributes to Lady Gaga and Justin Bieber are the latest to be added to the Summer of Superstars. The popular Michael Jackson tribute is in its third year.
It's a tribute to Michael Jackson. It's this is third year.
Oh wow.
Tried and true show, very strong. It's interesting because even our dancers, they will rehearse with Michael and then with our Michael impersonator Eddie, and then they will watch him like on opening day from the audience, and I can just see them going, "Oh, this is amazing!" So they're pretty freaked out. Even though they've been working with him all week, once they see him on the stage, they're like, "Wow!"
Full costume.
Exactly,
Yeah.
makeup and everything.
And like any good concert, there's plenty of merchandise to take home from the experience. You can also take a trip through the theater's celebration of superstars for a more in-depth look at its history. And speaking of history, let's go back to our timeline. Canobie Lake Park really began to grow in 1958 when it was purchased by three friends from New Jersey. They developed the midway that exists today and added more rides, games, and concessions, but not without keeping its roots in mind. For example,
We're standing next to our main entry plaza right now. When we built that, there was a tree that was a 100-year-old tree right in the center of where we wanted to put this complex. And so rather than tear it down, we actually hired a company from Michigan who dug a 300-foot road 6 feet into the ground to bulb up all of the roots, and we have transported trees to replant them just a little bit to the left so that we can be able to increase the park's look and atmosphere, but while still keeping with the beauty that makes us so famous.
and that's how it goes with all the development in the park. A lot of research is done when choosing new attractions for the 65-acre property.
Come in, we have to make sure that it's going to fit
Right.
with our theme, fit within the real estate that we have.
Over the past decade, Canobie Lake Park has added plenty of new thrills and amusements.
And this is one of Canobie's newest rides, the Frisbee.
There's also the Star Blaster, Da Vinci's Dream Swing, the Extreme Frisbee, and Castaway Island. Coming up,
Coming to hug you.
We're coming to hug you.
we meet some more of the Canobie Lake Park stars and engage in some friendly competition.
All right, I'm so gonna kick Alicia's butt.
Probably will. For being honest.
See how it turns out next.
really great about Canobie Lake is that you have this entire area dedicated to cooling you off.
And this is only one of the 160 ways to get wet in this park. This is so cool.
So if you forget anything, Canobie's got it all covered right here. You got towels, you got your goggles,
Shoes. That was awesome.
Hi guys, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, too.
Of course, one of the best chances to get wet, outside of the water park, is at the Boston Tea Party.
What did you do?
I didn't want to go and get wet on the ride.
Well, that's nearly impossible. The Boston Tea Party boat drops 50 feet into the water.
And opened in June 2011 last year, was Untamed, one of Canobie's newest and most exciting roller coasters.
You won't see them many things like this.
And then last year we just put in our first coaster in 20 years, which is the Untamed roller coaster. And that one's pretty neat. You go absolutely straight up in the air on your back, and then a 97-degree inverted drop afterwards. So.
And what about you? What's your favorite thing about this park today?
I like the Untamed very.
Oh, that's the new one.
We gotta try that.
You like Untamed too? And what about you?
Untamed, that was a good time.
Untamed is certainly a crowd pleaser, but for marketing and entertainment manager Chris Nicoli, his favorite ride is one of the park's oldest.
I would be remiss to say if I didn't say the Yankee Cannonball. I mean,
Okay.
that wooden roller coaster, you know, there's something about it, the history of it, the rickety, you know, the wooden type feel that you have on it, and that's still one of our key attractions today.
Yes, Canobie Lake Park is the perfect combination of old meets new, and people from all generations come together to experience it.
Okay. Now, what brought you up here today?
The grandchildren.
Oh,
They're roaming around.
they're all everybody scattered.
Yeah.
Benedict Rufo has been visiting Canobie Lake Park since he was 14 years old.
And what was your favorite thing when you were a child coming here?
Roller coaster.
The roller coaster.
Now it's the caterpillar or the
Oh, okay.
the merry-go-round.
We just went on the merry-go-round.
Beautiful spot, beautiful place. I drive an hour to get here and an hour back. And I
Can't beat
enjoy
it,
every
right?
bit of it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And there's something for everyone, even dogs. In addition to the entertainment, thrills, and water rides, Canobie Lake Park offers kid-friendly amusements, much-loved blasts from the past, and a midway of healthy competition.
All right, I'm so gonna kick Alicia's butt.
Probably will. For being honest.
Not so fast, my friend.
Alicia totally kicked my butt. I can't beat her at skee ball, but I can beat her at hula hoop.
And she kept going on, and on, and on, and finally had to intercede to move on. Then it was time to meet the Canobie Lake Park mascots.
Coming to hug you.
We're coming to hug you.
We met Dapper the dog, and Timmy the shark, and saw Molly the mouse do the chicken dance.
Starting on September 30th, every weekend here at Canobie Lake Park, come and check out the Scream Fest. It's gonna frighten ya.
There's no shortage of haunts, hayrides, and live entertainment during the park's annual Fall Scream Fest. But if you miss the event, the frightening Mine of Lost Souls is open all season.
And this is the ride that I used to be terrified of as a child, but not anymore.
Sure. Now, when you think amusement park, educational is not the first word that comes to mind. But Canobie Lake Park can offer an interactive, educational experience for all its visitors.
I want to know about the educational programs that you guys have
Absolutely.
here.
During the spring period, we have many places, many schools that come and use us for their educational programs. We offer workbooks that the teachers can use in classrooms ahead of time before coming out to their trip, so they can actually learn and teach physics principles at an appropriate age level for amusement park rides and the different forces and the G-forces and centrifugal force and all the things that are being applied to you in the design, production, and operation of amusement rides.
And there's plenty more to do. The live show, Wildlife Encounters, provides an up-close and personal look at exotic animals. And there's physics days and scientific demonstrations.
Literally everything from how many G's is on the Star Blaster and what does that mean to where does this particular snake live in the in Anaconda kind of thing. So we have quite a substantial educational program, and all the information on school field trips, corporate outings, or our educational programs are all available right on the homepage of our website.
Another unique feature of the park is exploring Canobie Lake itself. The Blue Heron Lake Cruise provides a 20-minute scenic tour of the park from an exclusive perspective.
And before you leave, you have to check out Canobie's gift shop, because seriously, who doesn't like to buy things?
Let's do a little shopping.
Let's do it. Gaga glasses.
Canobie Lake Park.
Do you remember these? Starts off regular. A rose for you. Smell it.
Flashlight.
Okay, Michael, you're going too fast.
Get your memento. One of the oldest carousels. Oh, these are handy. For all your historical needs.
Alicia, I think this would look good on you.
Yes.
And it glows in the
What does
dark.
it say? Oh,
You like
even
yours?
better. I love glow-in-the-dark teas. Hi. All right, let's see. When I say
Relaxed and at ease.
here at Canobie Lake Park.
What is yours?
I don't know.
I go with that teal color. I'd say somewhat relaxed
I'm only
and relaxed.
Well, that carousel ride really did a number on me.
So from its humble trolley park beginnings, Canobie Lake has grown into what it is today.
Wave to the camera! Wave to the camera!
And we'll never forget where it came from.
I'd say that, yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and it's fun for the kids because there are arcades and rides.
I love that. It's fun for the kids, he says.
Kids.
Good.
They're all out here. There's 8 of them, 8 grandchildren.
Oh, wow.
They're all roaming around now.
And you all came up together today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I love it. I wouldn't trade it. My office is right underneath a roller coaster, and who can say that?
Right.
Not many people.
Canobie Lake Park is located at 85 North Policy Street in Salem, New Hampshire. For more information, visit canobie.com or call 603-893-3506.
We're an easy trip from virtually anywhere in New England. Our website is canobie.com, and all the information on all of our attractions is available there.
Thanks for joining us for an exciting day at Canobie Lake Park.
And thank you, Jess, for joining me. We hope you'll be back next time for an exciting Daycation. I'm Alicia Ford.
And I'm Jess Fama. Have a great day.